4 simultaneous elections are taking place this weekend in Chile on Saturday and Sunday. 3 of them to renew regional bodies and 1, probably the most important, to select the 155 members of a convention in charge of drafting a new constitution. We have more details in the following report.
The Constitutional Convention is a direct result of the popular uprising of October 2019. For weeks, millions took to the streets demanding an end to the neoliberal scheme first imposed by the military dictatorship of Augusto Pinochet in the 1980s, a scheme further strengthened by the center-left governments in the 30 years elapsed since the end of Pinochet's regime in 1991. Achieving constitutional change cost at least 40 lives. Over 400 people sustained crippling eye injuries. Thousands were arbitrarily arrested and prosecuted under draconian laws of internal security. Many are still in jail. A few weeks into the uprising at its peak, closed-door meetings between Sebastián Piñera's government and political forces represented in parliament gave birth to a so-called agreement of peace. Only the Communist Party refused to join in, demanding a nationwide political dialogue instead. That did not happen, and the government survived. The agreement buried the main popular demand, a plenipotentiary constitutional assembly, imposing a convention instead with limited powers. A referendum held in October 2020 did not ask Chileans what kind of constitutional body they wanted, but how the convention's membership should be. Either 100% elected members or just 50%, with the other half to be filled by parliamentarians. The first option won 80% support, setting the scenario for this weekend's vote, when 150 convention members, 17 of them from indigenous peoples, will be picked by some 15 million potential voters. Potential because in Chile vote is not mandatory. On the bright side, this is the first time ever a constitution is to be written in Chile by freely elected representatives with over 3,000 candidates, most of them independent, and the first ever in the world to be split 50-50 between men and women. The Constitutional Convention is a direct result of the popular uprising of October 2019. For weeks, millions took to the streets demanding an end to the neoliberal scheme first imposed by the military dictatorship.